I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm not ready yet.
Ready.
Ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready now? All right. Anybody else up and doing things?
Nah.
Chilling.
If you're
Alright.
touching yourself, say so.
I'm touching myself.
I
Talk
I
yourself and
do it.
doing things.
I'm just struggling my shit. I got lotion on my shit.
Oh
All right. You guys made the last leg of your journey through Mayale's entryway tunnel. You noticed a kind of strange ore glittering up on the ceiling. And then you also, out of the corner of your eye, glanced and saw the entrance to what appeared a either buried over or like sealed off underground area. There were a couple of different caverns that you guys were looking into. The first one had a few basilisks in it, which you guys not quickly, but definitely did dispose of, and then chopped the heads, of which you came back for later to grab the venom sacs and stuff of interest from them. Deo decided to stick with Elliot to help him deliver the last hay and also sell what was left over. Guntentog exploded the summoned owl from the bag of tricks with ice knife. You got a bunch of gold, silver, tons of electrum, platinum, basilisk eggs. You found a sling and then also a quiver that you have not yet identified. There was a dusty blanket that you guys kind of poked around with the mage hand at. In my notes, it was just finger walking. Yeah. While you guys were doing that, Deo went to a coffee shop in Mayale to grab him and Elliot a snack, talked with Veronica Stonefield, the barista there, and got a business card for a therapist after a too in-depth conversation about Deo's various issues, mommy, daddy, and otherwise. And then you shared the pastries with Elliot and had a nice little chat while you sold the last couple of bales of hay. The group that was still exploring the tunnels, you guys saw with a pretty keen eye that the stalagmites and stalactites in the next cavern over were moving ever so slightly. They were pretty imperceptibly similar to just regular stalactites and stalagmites, but you guys were able to catch their respiration just by means of investigating and looking around real well. What else? You guys decided to avoid waking them up, so you made your way carefully back into the other room without waking them. Oh, and then as you guys were kind of getting ready to head back the other way, you heard like a lot of metallic clanking and screeching and like just the noises of these massive, 5 massive constructs in the room to the south of where you guys had started kind of exploring the caverns. You decided upon closer inspection to leave it for another day or go tell Deo about it before venturing further into the cavern, and decided to meet back up with Deo. So you guys, we've gotten past the guards who helped you guys get back in with the covering over the basilisk's head. That way you don't accidentally petrify anybody. But that's where we're picking up. You guys are at the town square. Pretty familiar in the Arcanist's Burrow. For most of you guys, this is your hometown. You don't have as hard time navigating this place as you did with Ovkar. And yeah, Deo and Elliot are enjoying a nice little sunset snack at the back of the wagon.
Oh, yeah.
Those of you who are just getting into town, is there anything you wanted to say to Deo? Or was it just like show up with the kids?
Oh.
Hello,
Hey,
Deo.
Deo, what's up?
Guys, what you got there?
Nothing.
We,
Not much, not much.
well, yeah, technically nothing, because
Yeah.
we had to deal with some ugly things in that tunnel. That
Mm.
would've
He's
Well,
taking the
came
truth.
with
He didn't
us.
get
And some
anything.
monsters.
You guys, what did you guys find?
Monsters. It's
Come
just
on,
like,
monsters? What,
Some ghost
anything
people.
specific?
Nah.
ugly ones, I guess.
Nothing specific. Okay.
Nope.
Any treasures?
Definitely not.
No.
Fuck no.
Treasures.
So you guys
What's
just
a
went in there,
treasure?
did absolutely nothing.
We
Yeah,
found a
just walked
blanket.
out and saw
Well,
some
Well, no, we
rocks.
told you we saw monsters.
do you guys-
and that was it.
You guys still look decently beat up from your fight, don't you? Unless you guys have been healed full
Yeah,
up.
definitely.
Oh, you guys are
I'm
looking
only missing, like,
horrifically
7
rough.
points.
Wait, I'm
Deo,
not missing.
you
I'm
see
I'm
Elliot's
less than
face
half
pale.
health,
I think. Are you the only one hurt?
I think Hunwut might
maybe,
be.
but I got my ass eaten.
Well, what's
Well,
up with you, Hunwut? Why you look all beat up?
No,
He's
just-
covered in
just
blood.
a little horseplay in the cavern.
He tripped.
Oh, why are you the only
a little
one?
roughhousing.
He tripped.
He
Well,
tripped.
I'm small.
He's clumsier.
It wasn't
Uh-huh.
roughhousing, it was falling.
Closer to the ground.
Can I roll insight on
What
that?
happened?
Yeah, absolutely.
What the hell?
If you're trying to deceive him, Hunwut, you can roll deception.
I will not be
This
rolling
is
deception.
overkill.
I don't need it.
You don't
You're not
need it.
deceiving anybody.
25.
Oh.
Wow, he's bad at lying. You're just now kind of
Wow.
realizing. You hear it. You see his mouth moving, and the audio kind of goes blurry and like white noisy for a second, and you just kind of see him like miming the meh blah 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 with your mouth or with your hand sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I
Like you're like, oh my god, stinking it up.
So, what beast or monstrosity did this to you?
Didn't fight a monster.
What?
Hunwut is like
If I'm li-
sweating on top of bleeding profusely and covered in venom.
If I'm lying, go prove it. If I'm lying, may God murder my children. Today.
Well, I pretty much confirmed that you
Oh.
lied, so there goes your.
Says who? I don't see God doing it.
I'm God.
God did.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck. Yeah,
Well,
you
okay,
guys
so you
need
fought
to
a
name
little
it.
snake thing. Okay, what of it?
Oh, you fought a snake thing.
Yeah. That's like the head or
What
whatever.
was the?
But it
snake
wasn't.
thing
It wasn't
doing?
no thing, man. It was easy.
What's
What
it
are we
doing in there?
So, living, I think. That's like how I would be doing it if I was
Living?
it.
Oh yeah. I think it was trying to you know, eat the rats down there or some shit.
Yeah, the snake was mostly just chilling, man. It was
And
like
you
the
guys went
stuff we
and
did
killed
fight
it?
that had a purpose. Well, it was just chilling, but then
Why
it tried
would
to
we
kill us.
kill
Is sort
him?
of the thing.
When you were in its
That's just
lair.
yeah. I mean, that's its right, but like once it attacks us, I mean, you sort of have a right to self-defense as well.
I think
that
we should have
is
let him
that
eat
how it
you.
works?
I'm supposed to just like lay down and die, or like what are we saying here?
You just not go into his lair, into his home.
Well, he should have put a no trespassing sign up.
That's his fault. Yeah.
What happened is I accidentally stepped on his tail and then he got mad.
Oh. Uh-huh.
It was sort of cartoonish, yeah.
And you
Kinda
so
said,
you brought
"Ouch!"
you brought his head?
Yeah,
What?
Why?
I can't remember.
Why?
Because it
What we
turns-
did? What?
It starts to make things turn to stone or
Oh,
petrified or
yeah.
whatever.
Right, but that seems like an even better reason to leave it down there. So I still can't remember why
Well,
we
what
took
if
it
we
up.
can
but-
weaponize it?
So we can use it.
So
Right.
we don't
Well,
use it.
If it well, we don't know that it
don't look at
works
him.
once it's
Right.
cut off. But if it
Oh,
does,
yeah,
I
so,
don't think
Dale,
you want to
take-
just leave it down there.
we need you.
Take
to
a
look.
peek and see if it works, Dale.
Why do I have to?
Well, because
At
you're
least
the
it's
only one that
fun.
We
hasn't
did the
been
job of killing it.
petrified.
If you boys need
Yeah.
something, I can help.
No,
No,
Oh,
it's
no, we couldn't ask that of you,
No, we
Elliot.
couldn't
We could
ask
not
you.
ask that of you.
So you
Why
You've
guys
done so
not?
much
can't-
for us already.
Elliot, they're trying to petrify me with this head here.
Elliot, we're trying to run a scientific experiment.
Boys, that's
Why
not
does
very
it have
nice.
to be me? I don't understand.
We did all the rescue
All
work.
right,
Time for you to pull your
Fucking,
weight.
like,
Yeah,
I
all of
didn't
us already
find
started
the
getting
dog.
petrified by it, so now it's your turn.
Why can't I
The
don't
crew.
understand why you guys can't just do it again?
Because you haven't done it
What?
yet. You're not part of the
Why
crew.
do I need to?
Well, like you're so manly, and I bet you
Wow.
could take
All
the
right.
hit.
You can stay here in my alley then. If you're not gonna buy into the group dynamic, we don't want you.
That's cool. Me and Elliot can head out without you guys.
No, he actually he lives like not here, but you have to stay, so it'll just be you.
What are you talking about?
Well,
I'm
he's
going
going
wherever
to
my
Dovco,
dad
but
goes.
you have to stay.
Yeah, I'm going back with my dad.
Forever? Won't that be nice, Elliot? Won't that be a treat?
Elliot makes kind of like he's very sweet and he is comfortable to an extent with how like close you guys have gotten, but his mustache is like twitching and his brow is furrowed. He is like, how did I end up here?
Hey, Elliot, you're the one that told me I
Better
could
get a
be your
room
son
ready.
first. You're the one that offered it.
You're absolutely correct.
You can't
He
go
does
back on
have
that
it
now.
there.
On me. He kind of brushes the pastry crumbs out of his mustache and off of his clothes. It kind of slaps his thighs. He says, "Up, all the hay sold. Oh boy."
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much all that happened.
That was about.
You don't really got to worry about like the things that we couldn't fight, the regarding stuff or whatever. That's pretty unimportant, I would say. So
Okay.
there's no like secrets down in the tunnels or nothing.
Okay.
Anyway, would you like to come down to the tunnels with us, just in case we
Yeah.
need backup?
That sounds boring.
there's nothing
Elliot
down
kind
there,
of
you're
perks
right.
up and he says, "Oh, this sounds kind of fun."
No,
You
it doesn't,
just
Elliot. You should
talked
not
about
come.
how boring it
Oh,
was
and you're not allowed.
and how nothing happened.
Why am I not allowed to do anything fun? But you guys can tag along with me.
Wait, when did we say nothing happened? Wasn't there monsters?
They said there's a monster and then nothing else.
Elliot, there's monsters down there.
Are you
Elliot,
saying
you can't
that
die.
you would let me
They just
die?
found you.
So you would let
That's
me
why we're
die?
keeping you up here. This is
Yeah,
just not letting you die. Stay here.
He kind of wrinkles his nose and crosses his arms. Well, he kind
So you
of looks
coming?
pleadingly up at you, Deo. He says, "At least you could go for me and tell me about it."
It just
Damn,
sounds
she
so
really wants us to go.
boring.
It might be, but it also might be kind of cool.
Doesn't sound like it.
All right.
They've
Elliot,
like
are you,
really
like,
excited to
secretly-
not sell it to me.
Who? Wait,
What?
I don't think Heath like tuned out the entire conversation.
no, sorry. I had to turn off my microphone because Kyle decided to start shredding, and I had to talk to him and ask him why
Shredding?
he was shredding.
Shredding?
Yeah, I asked him. I was like, I can't hear anything. Why are you shredding at 10 o'clock at night? So yeah, I had to cut off some of the section.
Oh.
He's been playing guitar?
Yeah,
No, like actually shredding
They're
paper.
shredding.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought it was guitar.
yeah,
no,
yeah,
I've just
yeah,
been
that's
like
weird.
lying to Deo and sabotaging us for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
I'm sort of having a good time with it.
You're just
Yeah,
giving
so
me
what happened-
absolutely no reason to want to go down there.
Of course, you know I'm lying about the things that aren't interesting, so you should be interested. But you,
So after
No.
after me and you said there was monsters and stuff, you just took it all back and said you never mind.
No?
yeah, sort of. He knows there was a monster.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah.
said that there was. I've suggested there was secret stuff down there. He knows I'm lying about everything being boring, but it's his business if he doesn't want to like read deeper.
No.
Are you
I
guys?
want him to beg for me to go.
Oh my
Otherwise, I'm not
god!
going.
Okay. Well,
Everybody kind of
What's that
falls
back
silent.
I want him to
Well,
go
then
on
I'll-
his knees and beg.
Jesus.
well, I mean, to be what is it?
Tubi.
To be.
To be honest,
It's on Poob. You should
to
stream
be
it.
honest,
Poop, yes.
even if Deo does come with us, it's not like he's gonna make much of a difference anyway.
No, yeah, he is sort of like
Yep.
not a difference maker in that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only one who's gonna
Yeah.
miss out by Deo not
In
coming
fact, I
is
think it's just
Deo.
gonna cause more problems.
Yeah, so you guys should just
Damn.
go back and just do it.
No, I think we should just go back to Oakar.
Well, I thought you wanted to go. What?
No, I don't really care, to be honest with you.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh
Wait, hold
shit.
on. Give me
Back to Okar then,
give
I
me a
guess.
reminder.
Alright,
Was there
alright.
anything like really important we needed in that cave that we saw?
Oh,
Yeah,
not
probably.
really.
I think we definitely need to get past those guards. I think behind I think what they're guarding is like the thing we were supposed to be looking for
No,
on the
it's an
outskirts
empty cave.
of
It's
Mahali.
cobwebs and nothing else in there. Let's not
Yeah,
go
yeah,
in.
yeah. You're right. It's definitely not like a sort of
Okay,
like
well,
a spore operation.
we can do the
Uh,
old purification method. I sent a bunch of flames in there, and we seal off the wall. They'll have no.
We did run into like a few things that we definitely absolutely cannot fight and win. So that's sort of like the problem, I would say.
did we fight them though?
No, because we can't do it and win.
Well, we
Like
ju-
the
we
really
just
old
need more
thing that was.
information about them. We need to learn what their
I sort of
business
feel
is
like we're not in
doing.
a position to win that fight, but maybe we are.
Yeah,
Well, I
certainly
feel
not
like we
with
should
that
ask
action.
around and see if anyone knows anything.
If anyone knows anything
Okay.
about the secret passages under the city.
It's the
Or
whole
about like
caves.
the
next.
ghost spell, like that's holding them. Maybe there's like a mage in town since magic
That's
isn't
true. We could
illegal
go ask him. I guess we are in a magic place. We could go look for mages, but we're all on limited time, right? Because Elliot does have to like go.
Yeah, Elliot's
Won't
going to
be
be
bad,
leaving
yeah.
before dark.
That's true.
And
Now
at the
or
moment,
never.
it's about
Do we have to go
6
back with
p.m.
Elliot?
You don't have to.
I'm going back with him
Why? He's not your
because I had
dad.
to protect him.
Yes, he is.
And
He was my
we did
dad. He
promise
gave birth
like
to me.
multiple people that we would be back in.
Yeah, that's
did?
Well,
in
I'm saying
Ovkar.
we can still go back, but why do we have to go back
We
right?
promised
can't
multiple we would be back in
have-
Ovkar at a very specific time.
All right, then I guess we'll leave with Elliot then.
This trip is like as long as this trip is. It's not. We're not really extending it.
Who'd
We're
we
just trying to
promise that to?
Like the entire council.
Yeah.
Like
For
all
what
our
reason?
friends.
Well then we're already out of time.
What?
No, we're not.
What?
Because we're not out
Wait.
of time yet.
Well, Elliot's
We're
leaving
at a-
pretty soon. Isn't that
It's
what we?
it's only late afternoon.
Yeah.
He's leaving at
Yeah,
sundown.
that's
It's
why
the
we
end
have
of
to go
summer.
now.
We
Right.
just have to go when Elliot goes. Anything we can do before then, we should do. But
He's also moving slower than you guys, so if you needed to catch up, you
That's true.
So
That's true.
we can't spend an hour going into town asking people or anything.
No, they
I
can't.
guess
They're
we
just saying
can.
it's now
Yeah.
or never.
yeah,
Well, like that would be a waste of an hour if we did that. That's the only thing. We might need that hour to do a short rest.
I just don't know what the right choice is because I don't really have any ideas for how to get into the place in the caves. Yeah, just having like a long drawn out fight that will probably kill me.
Yeah, true.
Was there anything you guys wanted to check up on while you were in my alley?
I agree that we should try to ask some wizard about magic stuff, but like what that guy was.
There's a guy.
Yeah. The weird like sort of empty walking suit of armor that was ready to kill us if it saw us.
We're
Now,
five
that
of
sounds
them.
interesting.
Yeah. But it wasn't like doing nothing. It just was like
It was boring though.
was just, like-
boring.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
boring.
my god.
it was just clearly like designed to guard a very specific area in the caves. Probably for no reason though, I would say.
Okay. So yeah, it's not worth going then.
Oh my lord.
Elliot kind of like does the dad thing where like they pat their legs and then stand up.
You already
Yeah,
did
well,
that.
a little Midwestern man. Well, he shook off all the crumbs off his legs. And now he's standing and he kind of claps his hands and he's like, "Well, I am going to get a drink. You are free to do whatever. I will be leaving in 3 hours."
Okay.
You have
What kind
3
of drink you
hours.
getting?
We will see. I'm thinking I haven't been to my alley in a minute, but there was this awesome little brewery over in the artisan district for the I think that's the Bell Ward, the wealthier area of town.
Mm.
Okay.
That I've been meaning to try. Ruby
Oh.
suggested that I try it out.
Have fun, sir.
Hell yeah.
Of
Good
course. I mean, you're
fun,
welcome.
bro.
I don't mean to rain on your parade. You're welcome to join me if you'd like, but I will be going to grab a drink.
All right.
Yeah, how far is he gonna be
Listen.
going?
Like a suburb over.
What's the inn you're going to?
It's kind of a dinner theater place. Something to do with the Fae.
Okay. Good to know. In case we need to find you.
Sanbrynn, you know immediately. He's talking speakeasy on the lobby of the Feo Dam.
Is
Okay,
Hayley cutting out a lot for anybody
oh,
else?
yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
A little bit, not a lot of it.
Oh shit! Sorry.
She
I
was
didn't realize.
cutting out for
Fayotum.
every other word from me.
Oh
I
no!
didn't really what she said, but
No,
So,
Have I
like,
been
going
doing
to-
that a lot?
It's like every other sentence for me.
Oh no!
So
You should let me know.
something to do with the Fayotum.
Yeah, the
So-
Feo Dam has
Dam.
a speakeasy
Feo Dam,
in the like front lobby area, and it sounds like from what he's saying that's what he's talking about.
Mhm.
I mean, if you guys don't need me, I'll just go with him.
Okay,
I don't know,
I'm
I
down
feel like
with this. Let's just go.
Go where?
Go with
All right.
Go
See you,
where?
Dea.
I don't know, somewhere.
anywhere.
I don't really know what to do. I mean, like, I don't want to go back to the caves because I think you guys will try to fight and I think we'll die.
Yeah.
But
One person going back to the cave. Didn't they have equipment to help to sneak around?
huh?
I said, doesn't someone have equipment to sneak around with?
It's Pass Without a Trace, I believe, and that's who does not want to go.
Yeah, well, I used that
There's
last
nothing
time. It
else.
didn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we while you had it, there was another ability I think that you could have used, but you couldn't because we had Pass Without a Trace already happening.
Invisibility.
I was thought
but
about going
that doesn't-
invisible, but yeah.
That doesn't help.
Not with blind sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you guys
Yeah.
talked about
Yeah,
for a
because
while.
the guy has blindsight. I
That's
don't foresee a
tricky.
way where we can sneak by him. We considered making those other enemies attack him, but then if they were going to fight him, they already would have. They were right next to him.
Well, they're not that.
So I don't know if it-
well, yeah, I don't know.
Unless they have stayed in that little cave for like ever.
Well, that's what I'm thinking because they don't really seem to get up, and it seems like the only place they kill is in that cavern, right?
I guess
Because
that's true.
that's where the warning is. It's not before the thing or whatever. So
I mean, we can go back down. I just don't know if we have. I don't know if I have any better ideas than the ideas we already had and rejected earlier. Last session, I mean. Unless we think things will be different with Sergio there, in which case we can convince him.
Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter because Search ain't coming.
I
we can
would go,
convince him.
but he like is really trying to make it not seem great.
honestly, I don't think it is great. I don't know that we should go back there, but I mean, I think we need to go back there, but I don't think we should. If that makes sense.
I think we need to go back there at some point. I don't know if we need to go back there yet. I mean,
Yeah.
the cave won't move, but
Well, we don't know that.
I guess that's true.
Well,
One of our
Talking
checks
in cave.
suggested that construct has been there for a long time.
Did Hayley just say something?
I have no clue.
I was just muttering to myself, sorry.
What'd you mutter?
I was just nothing. None of your business.
Wow, okay.
I'm sorry. I was writing. I was
rude.
drawing something and I said it at the same time, and I shouldn't say it.
Jeez.
Damn kitty.
But anyways, Elliot takes off towards the Feo Dam over in the Bell Ward. Guntentog's old stomping grounds.
Stomping
Hello.
grounds.
Guntentog's old
Oh yeah.
grounds.
Guntentog's a little
Wonder
rich
if- I wonder-
boy.
I wonder if they still have that painting at my place.
Are you gonna go give Momsy a visit?
Oh god.
The gang
the
meets
painting of
Guntentog's
visit.
mom.
We already have.
Have you?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Many times.
uh-huh.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
Hares and Hounds, Carnal Divination, Saturn.
I'm happy to help convince Deo to go if we have a plan, but
Fair damn.
we don't seem to have a plan.
I don't think we're gonna win
Yeah,
if we go and try to
Yeah.
fight
Fair
them.
damn.
Like that's where I'm at. So I'm like, I don't see a point
Alright,
in
so
going
why
back
would we
there.
go then?
Okay.
We could, but
Yeah.
I still think we should, like Keith was saying, we should spend this time like asking around about stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if you guys want to do that, then I'll just go with Elliot, and you guys can do that.
We literally could ask if there's another entrance somewhere. Because if our opening to that cave was just a little tiny opening, and those big things are in there, do you think they came in the same way?
You want to just walk around and ask random people if there's another entrance to the secret area that we should know about.
I thought it was a secret. I thought it was a cave everyone knew about.
It's a little
It
gutter.
Oh.
is.
It's not really like
One,
a.
the actual cave system, maybe people sort of know about. We crawled through like a small gap in rocks, and then warned guards, and they didn't even know about it. And then the actual area in it that I'm talking about that's being guarded is like the actual secret place in the caves. It's like a.
Wait, how did
I
we
don't
know
think-
about? How did we get to know about it?
Could we just walked up on it? We just found it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought someone told us. Never mind.
But yeah, Elliot takes off towards the Feo Dam. If you guys would like to, it's not like the end of the world. You guys can join him and still decide to do something else. It's not like you're locked into 3 hours of interaction.
All right. Well, we could just walk with him for a little bit then.
I will not be going with
And-
him.
No?
No.
I
I,
feel
I
like
wanna I wanna. Do I know any like apothecaries or magic people around town?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in the Bell Ward, or at least in the direction you're going, you know of a couple.
Okay.
You guys also, oh gosh, do I tell you this or do I not? I'm looking through my notes, and I have some notes about like what you guys would like to do in my alley from like sessions and sessions and sessions ago. But if you guys don't have like a set goal, that's fine too.
Do you
But
do you
I
wanna
don't know
if it's something our characters would know, do you wanna DM it to us?
Yeah, I'll DM if it's pertinent to you guys. I just can't
Yeah.
remember who remembered or who came across this little. Who got the books in Cedric's place?
That would
Which
be me.
ones?
There were a
Oh,
lot,
like
so
yeah,
I'm
they were
looking for
spread around, I
specific
don't know.
ones.
I was the
so-
one that flew a couple out of the library when it was on fire.
That's true.
Yes.
And
Who
then
got the ones
I
on the tall shelf?
I only know that I went back later and got the ones that had the like letters of correspondence with the um dude over elsewhere, the secret letters thing.
Yes. Okay. I
I might
don't
have
remember who
also
has.
gotten the ones on the tall shelf because I can fly. I don't remember though for sure.
That would
who
make
got the tall
sense.
shelf.
I think it
That
might
was
have
like
been
in the
Ookiyo.
entrance, right? That was like in the first
Yes,
room.
the very beginning. You have the case of Montgomery Hehelm.
What the heck is that?
I don't
If you don't
that name.
remember
That
it,
sounds familiar.
Montgomery
I remember laughing at the
Hehelm.
name.
I remember
Yeah,
him.
Hehelm.
Yeah, I remember the name, but I don't remember anything about the.
okay.
I
Don't worry
probably
about it,
have it
I
in my
just was-
notes somewhere. You
I'm
know
just
about
being
when?
a little. It was in the early 40s, perhaps, or late 30s for session.
What?
No, like
Oh,
the
okay,
number of
well,
sessions.
That doesn't help me. I go by dates
yeah.
in my notes. Let's see. Markham Mistra.
That's similar timing. If I
Same as
remember.
Pendant Star, similar to one. Warfare Engineer Notebook, Blueprint for Tank. Not in Cedric's handwriting. Paintings and stuff. Mimic first room, second room. Third room is a library set of. So probably the session before, actually. Sorry.
But
Yeah, I have no
anyways, you
clue.
guys start to walk through the cool evening towards the Bell Ward. You pass several familiar shops, and yes, Sanbrynn, you're able to berries on the way. There's a couple that are more like in the herbal medicinal magic.
You're cutting out again.
Really?
Wow.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Let me unplug it really quick. Ugh.
Your Wi-Fi's jittery.
Miles, stop chewing on the cables.
Deadass. He's a big
Oh,
old.
whoa.
Damn.
Switch microphones.
Yeah.
Is it bad? What happened?
You're back to normal.
No, you're good.
It
Oh,
sounded
sick.
funky
Let's
for
go.
a second, but then you're good.
Yeah.
Cool.
It almost.
Okay.
I think it was just not using your microphone yet. for
Yeah,
that
maybe. I just
second.
plugged back in. But as long as it's not cutting out like crazy, that's okay with me for now. But anyways, yes, you're able to find apothecaries. There's some that are more natural and herbal, and some that are more like magical. What kind is Sanbrynn looking for?
What was the first option?
Like herbal, medicinal,
And the other?
more magical, arcane.
Magical.
Okay. It's just a little kind of hole in the wall, but it's very ornately decorated, like gold leafed columns and fake like Grecian style statues. And they all have the same face. It's kind of an older woman wearing a sort of large flower hat. And she's always depicted very flatteringly, but when you open the door, the apothecary, see a very like short, squat, angry-looking gnomish woman behind the counter with all these statues of like feminine bliss all around her, but she is just crotchety looking. She is not happy. But she has lots of little potions and all kinds of manner of dried herbs and spices and all kinds of things in little jars on the walls. You peel off from the main group unless anybody else wants to go in. Elliot kind of glances in curiously, but elects to stay outside.
Huh?
Is anybody joining Sanbrynn in the shop?
Yeah, I guess.
What was the
might as
shop again?
well.
Herbal?
It's an apothecary, but it's a arcane apothecary.
I'm gonna join so I can ask the shopkeep anything about the cave. I mean, the only people who would know about the cave are people that probably live there, right? They live near it.
Yeah, we
Be
got a
right
chance
back.
for sure.
Yeah. I guess I'll follow.
Yeah, the little bell, little brass bell above the door. Woo, I echoed real bad. Rings as you open up the door, and you immediately are hit with like the scent of just brewing spices and herbs, and the faint, like kind of gunpowdery smell of arcane additions. But she kind of doesn't really greet you, but kind of like nods and grunts in your direction. As you guys walk in, is there anything you're looking for specifically? You can go ahead and make perception checks if you just want to glance around first.
Well, I'm just gonna go walk straight to the counter because the only thing I'm really here for is to ask about the basilisk head and whether or not it could still potentially petrify people.
If what?
It can
Sorry.
still potentially petrify people.
Oh, yes. The shopkeep kind of slides a bookmark in between a couple of pages and sets it off and sighs deeply. She goes, ugh, a basilisk? Yeah, potentially, depending on how freshly it was killed. Why do you ask, I guess?
I bring out the basilisk head still in its wrapping.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, my God. Oh, what do you have that strapped to your back for? You're gonna stink up the place.
You didn't smell it coming in? Can't be that bad.
She kind of grimaces and thumbs her nose and then goes back to her book, kind of starting to slide the bookmark back out of the pages before glancing down. She says, You got venom sacks, or you just got the heads?
I have the whole head. Is the venom sac not in the head?
You guys actually got the venom sacks out as well.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
okay,
say
cool.
someone got them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Got
do
got
have
the
Hey,
venom
so
packs as well.
I'm gonna pull out my venom snacks. I'm gonna just be like,
Snacks.
how much will you take for
Snacks.
these?
Her eyes kind of go wide, and she kind of glances around. How about a trade, hun?
What would of what?
I can give you, and she kind of motions back to the 3 shelves behind her. She says something off the middle shelf. Whatever you like.
It's
I
on
can
the
tell you
middle
what they
shelf.
are.
All right.
You see several glass bottles, each lit by their own little like candle in the background. Some of them are kind of greenish with a gold glimmer to them. Some of them are murky and like opalescent. Some of them are kind of oily and thick looking. But there's a variety of things. There's all kinds of stuff. If you want to make an Arcana check to see if they are what she says she are, or you could just either way.
Well, yeah, I'll just believe her.
Yeah. She says, right now I got, and she points to the little, greenish, like almost heart-shaped bottle. It's kind of just like wider at the top than it is at the bottom. And she says, this is a filter of water breathing. We got, and she points to the next one, which is like a kind of grayish, almost mud-like looking liquid. She says we got a potion of hill giant strength. We got a potion of climbing, and we got a potion of growth.
What does the growth one do again? What does it grow exactly?
It grows. She kind of squints at you. She says, I don't want to sell you that one if you're going to use it only on a certain area of your body.
Whoa, you can do that?
I don't sell to customers with complex.
I'm just curious. I've never heard of it before.
She kind of like squints, but motions to it. She says, it grows the whole thing. The whole kit and caboodle.
Everyone?
Not everybody. It's just one creature or individual. You get the enlarge effect.
Ah,
My.
penis enlargement.
No, that's what I was trying to avoid, hon.
Large
It's not safe to use in such a high dose on such a small area.
Oh, I see. So microdose it.
Yeah, he's a little
Do
dose.
not. No, it won't do anything for you. You just gotta take the whole thing all in one go, and then you get the bonus effects. But don't try to game the system. Magic is a finicky bitch.
All right. I'll give you both of these for the Hill Giant Strength Potion and the Growth Potion.
Her eyes kind of get wide. She says, "Oh, you've got 2, hun. I could just give you something off the top shelf if you're really looking for it."
Oh shit, what's on the top shelf?
She points and she says, "That's Fire Giant Strength. That's Frost Giant Strength. And that's oh fuck, what's my last one? And a Storm Giant Strength. So they're all giant strength, but they're a little different.
What do they do?
I mean, they give you the strength of whatever giant. It's kind of like you get the resistances too. So if for the Fire Giant, I gotta look up the description of it. DM note. Frost Giant is your strength score changes to 23 for 1 hour. I don't know how to say that in any other way. Other than you get super fucking strong. You get so fucking strong.
That sounds pretty strong, dude.
Do they all do the same thing?
The Fire Giant strength is 25.
Oh.
And then the oh fuck, what's the last one? What did I say?
Storm
Giant. Fuck.
is not the best.
How the fuck does he remember that?
I don't know. I'm just like 29. So.
Yeesh.
But then you also get a little bit of a resistance to their type. So. So for the fire giant, obviously you get a little bit of immunity or resistance to fire attacks, and then for the frost giant, it's anything ice related, and then the storm giant is anything force related.
Well,
So
I think I'll take the storm giant potion.
all right, both of them. Thank you very much. And she kind of like gingerly takes both of the venom sacs in her bare hands, and actually immediately pops one into a cauldron, and begins to bring it to a low boil.
Nice.
But she hands you. She has to get a step stool or like one of those roving they have in like big libraries. And she kind of clambers up to the top, and they're dusty. They have not been moved in a hot minute. But she hands you both, or the bottle that has like a swirling little miniature storm in it with like little flashes of lightning every now and then.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, hun. I have a pleasure doing business with you. Now, where the fuck did you find 2 intact basilisk venom sacs and a fully severed basilisk head?
Well,
We
the best answer to that is from a basilisk from
Well,
nearby.
thanks. Yeah, I'm fucking old. I'm not dumb. I just mean where in town or out of town.
Oh, it's a little bit out of town.
Yeah?
Yeah,
not gonna-
there's
you're not
no
gonna
way
tell me
there's
where.
basilisks in town.
I would hope not.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Unless they're,
We
like,
got them
for
just
harvesting.
outside of town, over by the inn. Tell it where it is.
Oh shit. The
Uh,
you said underground in the tunnel? I didn't know there was anything under there.
Oh, there were some basilisks.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Not
did
anymore,
you-
though.
Yeah, did you tell the royal guard about that, or did you just?
We did.
Oh, sick. All right. Well, can't say you didn't warn them. Hopefully, there's not any more.
Nope.
Yeah, can't say we didn't help either. Took care of
Yeah.
a few
Oh,
of
well,
them.
yeah. You
I
certainly
hope
did.
they're not like roaches.
Well, no. Typically, if you kill them, you kill them.
So can we weaponize them?
The venom
Their
head.
eyes
or the
too,
head?
and the head.
And she kind of like takes a look at the head with the closed eyes or the eyes. She says, it's really a 50-50, hun. I couldn't tell you without somebody looking at it and seeing if the petrify happens.
No, any volunteers?
Certainly not me, hun.
Didn't think so.
No.
Yeah?
She says, a pleasure doing business with you, and if you happen to stumble across it, just, you know who to call.
Ghostbusters?
No.
Ballbusters.
You can call me Finny.
Phineas and Ferb.
No.
I know what you're gonna do this weekend.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
and
where
what's
you
that,
live.
cat person?
Cat person?
That you know what? I actually don't know. Never mind me.
She says, yeah, you don't know me. Don't pretend. She says, now if you'll excuse me, I gotta close up shop. It's getting late.
All right, thank you for the help.
You're welcome. Thanks for the venom sacs, I guess. And
It was a
do
pleasure
let me
doing
know if you
business
find
with
any
you.
more. Yeah. Let me know how
Oh,
that.
wait,
that
yeah.
potion
Can
goes.
we weaponize the venom sacs?
I mean, you sold them to me, so I'll be weaponizing them to make a profit. But I mean,
What can you make with that?
she kind of winks and she says, I'm figuring it out.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Well, let us know if you find any useful uses for them.
And
Will
I'll
do,
keep
yeah.
giving you more, the more I find.
She nods and says, all right, sounds like a good deal. And she kind of flips the sign over from closed or open to closed and goes back to minding the cauldron at the back of the store. Is there anything else you guys are looking for? You head to the Theo Dam?
As we walk out, I'm gonna say, I wonder how much she'll give us for the ghost ball sacks.
Well, before we walk out, I'm gonna ask her if she knows anything about the cave.
She says, no, sorry, hon. First I'm hearing of it. I mean, I know in general about basilisks and that they usually, they're not far from, like Yuan Ti civilizations. They hang out in the same regions, but that's about all I know of them. So where there are basilisks, there are sometimes Yuan Ti, I guess.
Okay, that was helpful.
Hmm.
See ya.
Pleasure. She closes the door, and you hear the key turn behind you.
was good.
Elliot finishes a cigarette and kind of flings the butt
He
onto
smokes?
Smoking
Yeah.
a ciggy?
Yeah, I guess if anybody stayed outside, he would a cigarette. It's just a pack of like homemade. Seems like he grows his own tobacco.
He
or
makes his
something along
own
those lines.
cigs?
That's awesome.
So
They're very
cool.
clumsily
Fuck.
rolled, but
Guys, we can be millionaires if we made filtered cigarettes. Think about it.
Oh fuck. Let's just make the wheel.
but he kind of taps the box shut and says, "Onwards." No, we stay
And
here.
upward. Where?
Onwards to the bar.
I think I'll pass.
Oh, why?
Play your little songs.
Why indeed?
Too fancy
Elliot
for
kinda-
me.
Too fancy.
Y'all
for it?
have
Well,
fun though. Y'all have fun.
All right. Well.
Yeah. Well, last time we drank, we got in a fight. So I mean,
Wait, what happened?
Who was fighting?
we were.
With each other?
No, with
Who are
those
you
guys who tried to
fighting?
mug me.
Oh, when I
Oh,
said
yeah,
who were we fighting?
Not
Like
only
you
that,
said
but Sanbrynn also got
us.
wet. So
You get wet.
Oh
not
shit.
the good kind either.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
True.
yeah.
Got soaked.
True.
The sinful kind.
Wait,
Simple kind.
Hang on.
Well, not the good kind.
Well,
yeah.
maybe we can ask some of the people at the bar if they know anything. Bar people or bar people.
Bar person.
Bar people are bar people.
Larson.
What is Sanbrynn gonna do with her time while everybody else is heading towards the Feo Dam? Because at this point the paths kind of diverge, and you're in the very wealthy district of Mayale.
I don't know actually. Get back to me.
Yeah, you're good. The rest of you guys start walking down the cobblestone streets. The light is not gone by any means, but it is starting to the sun's starting to set a little bit more. And Elliot is not looking frantic to get going, but is definitely picking up the pace to get there quicker so that he can actually enjoy a couple of drinks. You guys make it to the kind of pavilion, or I guess like the plaza where the Feo Dam is, and it is massive, like historical hall. You can see these massive like gold-leafed columns. Almost the kind of vibe that the shopkeep was going for in her little like 20-foot wide store in the middle of the busiest part of town. But this is very grand. There are uplights on all of the columns. There are deep burgundy and blue carpets that are stapled and like placed along the edges of the stairs leading up to the doors. Lots of gold detailing, massive curtains over windows, huge stained glass of like a scene of a bunch of fairies playing instruments in like a ring in front and center. And then the words Feo Dam in like giant gold leafed text at the very top. And you can hear a lot of music coming from inside. It's leaking out onto the streets. Like you can see that people are already kind of, if they're out on the street, kind of waiting for a chance to get in. But there is a little door off to the side that's unmarked, but Elliot starts to head that way, leading you guys towards this little like, not secret speakeasy, but just it's not as popular, so people are not as likely to make their way that way. It's warmly lit inside. You can see several people shed their coats and have placed them at the door on coat hangers. There is a man at the front that is just kind of checking people for weapons or briefly like just bouncing people if they look too intoxicated to come in. But he kind of nods at Elliot, and you guys all pass into this pretty narrow but again pretty ornately decorated bar. There's 3 bartenders working at like a 50-foot long mahogany like polished bar with several stool seats in green leather, and then there's lots of like dimly lit booths off to the right side where people are just sitting and chatting quietly. But yeah, the doorman kind of shows you to several seats at the bar, unless you guys would like to get like a booth.
A little
want a
booth with
booth.
the guys, yeah.
The doorman kind of nods and leads you over to one of the very wide tables. It accommodates probably 10 people, but your guys' group fits comfortably. Almost immediately, a waitress wearing like kind of a an old school movie theater attendant like outfit with the burgundy and the like gold name tag kind of tilted off to the side. She's very tall, very thin. You can see she has pretty features, dark,
Pretty
like
feet?
shiny black hair tied back in it.
Sorry, what?
Whoa.
Pretty feet?
No.
Oh, you cut out there. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Sorry. No, she has long, shiny black hair that's tied back in like a single braid. And
How are the feet,
she just
though?
looks pretty
Yeah,
gaunt.
great question. Great question.
I can't
The
get past the
feet,
feet anymore.
she has tights on and little black heels, like kind of
Yes,
her
sir.
shoes.
Oh, those socks?
Black tights.
Tell
They
us-
go
tell
all
us
the way
about
up.
the feet.
Oh, okay.
Long burgundy skirt to go with the outfit. But she's very pretty, but she looks definitely not haunted, but she's a little more gaunt. She
Excuse me, miss. Do you know anything about ghosts?
she kind of smiles and puts the order that she was about to take for you guys, a little order sheet, back into her apron. And she crosses her arms. She says, "I don't know anything about ghosts. Enlighten me."
Oh, there's a scary story my grandpa told me when I was just a boy. Anyways, what happened was, there's this kid who has a nightmare, and like this
Ah!
man is trying to kill him in his dream.
Good talk sound effects.
Crazy
Totally
ass
work.
fucking story. You gotta give me a few hours. You should probably take order first, to be honest.
She holds the serving tray like gingerly with 2 hands. She says, right. Have you had a chance to look over our menu just yet?
No.
I'll take your favorite drink.
She kind of nods politely, but you can tell that that line has been used on her quite a bit.
I just want something that's good.
Yeah. Oh no. I'll get you something good, hun. Don't worry. I can at least list off the specials for tonight. We have an in-house wine. Just came out of the oak barrels. It's a 20-year-old, so it's costs a pretty penny, but it's pretty nice. And then we have 2 cocktails inspired by the performances tonight. Are you guys seeing a concert?
No, we came here because our guy Elliot here recommended it.
She kind of nods and smiles at Elliot, and Elliot kind of smiles and just, yeah, my daughter told me about this place. She just said it was really good. And she goes, "Oh, what's your daughter's name? Maybe I remember her." And he says, "I don't know that you would, but her name was Ruby." And she says, "Oh no, sorry, I must not have that night, but I do a pretty good job of remembering people's names."
Ruby.
Deo, can I have you give an insight check for me?
Yes. Nat 20.
Oh my
That's
god.
a
Oh my
29.
god.
I was worried you wasted all your insight sauce on my dumb ass, but clearly not.
Oh my gosh, Deo is so insightful, bro. She has a glamour on. She is not human in the way that she moves and talks, and her
Fake
teeth are just a
baddie,
little bit.
bro.
She's got a little bit more of a whiteness to her smile that you're not. And you recognize in yourself she is a Kalashtar.
Is she really?
She is hiding it for whatever reason, but you notice in just how perfectly straight her teeth are, she didn't think to kind of mar that portion of her appearance. And she is casting a glamour on herself to make her look less conventionally attractive.
Oh,
Huh.
wait, real baddie.
I'll go ahead and mind link with her. I'll say,
Oh shit.
I see you got a little glamour going.
You guys watch as imperceptibly almost, but now that Deo has kind of not pointed it out, but is aware, Deo, you kind of watch for her face to change, and her eyes kind of dart between all of you, trying to figure out the source of the voice. Since Deo hasn't really said anything yet, right? At least to my knowledge.
Something about Elliot.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you did say a little bit. So she kind of eventually lands the source of the voice in her head. But the rest of you guys see a very kind of almost practiced calmness. She just kind of says, "Well, you know what? I'll give you guys some time to peruse the menu. But since you're not here to see a concert, the specials are." And she kind of loses her train of thought. She says, "Actually, I'm gonna go grab a menu really quick. Sorry." And you hear in your mind, she says, "If you rat me out, I will kill you."
Okay, 2 things. 1, you're not gonna kill me. 2, I'm not gonna rat you out. I don't really care, to be honest.
She says, "Then why make any notion that you know, you asshole?"
Wow. This is cool. I don't really know of any other class stars around here.
Neither do
Well, you
I.
gave away
and
who you are.
typically for good reason. Well,
why?
Clash stars are typically, you haven't felt this at all living in my alley, but Kalash stars are not frequent, like you said, in this. And she is hiding something. You don't know exactly what, but she is on the run, kind of.
Okay.
And so if a Kalashtar woman is on the run, it's pretty obvious. There's not many of them.
Okay. She's on the run.
But she kind of huffs in the mind link, and she says, it's nice to see another Kalashtar, to be honest, but I'm hiding for a reason, if you catch my drift.
What's that reason?
No, I'm not catching it at all.
Are you gonna rat me out? I don't trust
No,
you.
once again, I don't care. I just am curious.
Just a curious little bear.
She says, "Well, I guess if anybody." She's like, "I was overstaying my work visa, and then I got into a bit of an altercation with a very wealthy member of the community." Sorry, cut out again.
So you overstayed so you're an immigrant.
I'm trying to send her to El Salvador, bro.
And who did you get into an altercation with?
I need to PM you something, Keith. You need to answer me fast.
She was working in his parents' house, bro. She was.
I guess so.
Is he listening? Maybe not.
I think he said he'd be right back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't remember Guntentog's surname.
Oh. Well, let's just say.
Well, we know now.
I know. But I was trying to get it to where it wouldn't be immediately obvious. But if Keith is not listening, then there's no purpose. But yes, she.
What did I miss?
What's Guntentog's last name?
Oh, I don't know.
Come up quick.
Guntentog, great. I don't know.
Great.
Great.
No. That
Guntentog, great.
That
That's not
works
a- that's not a
fucking
good one.
perfect. She says he's
Guntentog.
really great.
Guntentog, great.
He's really great. Wait, do I know his last name?
I don't think so.
No,
Okay.
obviously we don't.
Yeah, because I don't think Keith has told us since then.
I mean,
Yeah.
Keith just came up with it right now.
Yeah.
Hold on,
But
let me check
anyways,
my
But I
yes,
already knew that.
notes if I have one.
she just hints at the at the last name.
He's really great, huh?
He's really great.
Okay.
And you see her kind of rummaging around the back of the obviously kind of disheveled. But she is bringing back a drink menu for you guys to look at.
Ask her, well, no, I'll tell her. Well, if you need any help, just let me know. And I'm sure all these guys would be willing to help.
In the next 3 hours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
uh,
In the next 3 hours.
she
I mean,
kind
we
of
live here, but we're not going to be back here for a while, probably. If you need me to kill somebody, I can do it.
she says you'd be hard pressed to kill this guy. He's a piece of work.
Mm-hmm.
Annoying as fuck. Talks so much.
Rich.
So rich. Painfully rich. Cheating on his wife, if that
Oh,
Yeah. That's and she kind of goes bright red as she's bringing this menu, and you guys watch as her face like goes super red. She's like, "There's a reason we got into an altercation.
Oh.
Did not know he was married, for the record."
I
Go out on a limb
guess,
here.
I guess she fucks with
Rip.
like really annoying and won't shut up.
So you like
Yeah,
him?
I do not anymore.
You liked him enough to fuck him?
Hey! You see, she finally makes it over to the see you guys as fast. But
what?
she puts the
Where'd she
drink
make it over
menu
to?
on her table, and she okay, here's the drink. Just flag me down if you need me. And she like kind of again, unless you guys are like stopping her and ordering a meal.
Nah, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't need a drink.
Elliot kind of stops her and is like, I think I'm gonna do the special, the gosh, what is it? It's and he kind of like reads the menu at a distance, like the reading glasses look, where you like hold it 18 inches out in front of your face. And he's like, the mint mojito, I'll take that.
The what?
Mojito?
It says hair mint mojito.
Oh.
And she kind of nods and jots it down.
I'll do one of those too. That sounds good.
Mojito or a mojito sounds great.
Mojito.
You see the waitress's eyes kind of snap to you, Guntentog, for some reason. And she goes green. She like you guys watch as this pretty
Andy?
average and normal waiter, like she doesn't particularly, but you guys notice in the face, she is like not feeling well all of a sudden. And she's like, yeah, I'll get those mojitos right. Nope, sorry, I need to go. And she like walks away really quickly.
Mojito.
I'll mind link with her. Everything good?
I've only ever met one other person who says mojito. Take a fucking wild guess, bud.
Oh.
Is
You
he
think that they're
is he
related?
rich? He's gotta be. He has the same
He comes from a rich
eyes.
family.
Oh fucking Christ.
Is that his child?
Give me a break. He looks almost identical.
Oh man.
You know what's freakier though is he looks a lot like his mom too. Oh damn. Oh fuck me. Are you kidding? You just hear her having like a complete crash out via.
Do you think I should break the news to him?
She is not listening anymore. She is full like panic mode, like behind the bar, smashing glasses down on the table, like frantically trying to help the bartenders, but the bartenders are kind of like, what the fuck? Like, what is she doing? Why is she back here? But you see her like slapping limes into the
Damn.
She is just not having a good time. You guys watch as your waitress disappears behind the bar and starts making your she is a little frantic.
I guess she doesn't like mojitos for some reason.
Yeah,
She
she
do not fuck with
hates
mojitos, bro.
mojitos, dude. She
What is
hates
wrong with her?
mojitos. I don't know.
Freaking crazy lady, man.
She is crazy indeed.
She comes back and kind of just very quickly puts the mojitos down. She's made a round for instead of just the 2 drinks of the people who spoke up, she made like a quadruple and has given you each a
Oh,
mojito.
thanks. I guess
She
I'm
says
going
it's on-
mojito mode.
It's on the fucking house. And she like walks away again, and like you can see
Ah.
there is a lot of sweat breaking out on her.
Thank
she be sick or
you.
something?
I appreciate it, little lady, but I'm not poor. I can pay for
She
it.
has already walked away, little lady.
I appreciate
You
it,
see,
lady, but I'm
as
not
she's
rookie.
as she's walking away, you see her like freeze, and you swear you can see the back of her neck stand
Well,
up.
that's exactly how your dad was moving, bro. That's...
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh
And
shit.
she just keeps walking.
Hey, Gooch, you keep in contact with your dad anymore?
Dude, I've been drinking all my life. I don't even remember my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your dad
He-
was pretty reclusive. He was not
Apparently not.
Well, okay.
He
With
got out to
you,
fight.
Guntentog. Hey, not tonight.
No,
Not tonight. Not necessarily. She's been on the run for. But you know that he's not. Yeah, he's not particularly. He doesn't leave the house often, and when he does, he doesn't really use it to talk to you much.
Oh, I guess he was busy with other
Ain't that
people.
the truth?
Mhm. What about your mom? You ever talk to your mom?
Ever.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or
I
at
guess.
least in my mind, more so.
Somebody had to take care of me. It was either my mom
Someone
or
had to take him
Bubba.
to that painting.
Well, painting was a little side quest. You did that for yourself.
Yeah.
But yes, your mom was more involved, but very, very cold, very blunt, very not manipulative is a good way to put it.
Damn.
Financially manipulative. A lot of threatening to take away privileges for bad behavior sort of thing. But financially versus just go to your room.
No more
Took
money.
away a lot. She took away a lot of my things, but she didn't take away the liquor cabinet. I'll tell you that much.
Oh wow.
She was a liquor
The
cabinet
number one
frequenter
thing.
herself.
Wow, what a nice family, man.
I know.
Yeah, it sounds great, dude.
I mean, I'm still here, so I think we're fine. And I can go home whenever I want
Yeah,
to.
yeah, I'd
I
say
can
you
go
came
home
out
and do
okay.
it.
You're looking good.
Mhm.
So, where'd this all come from?
What?
Probably from the bottles.
The mojito
Any
is
of you guys
delicious,
know?
if a little strong.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Elliot
Okay,
kind of
so
sips it and wrinkles his nose.
What you think, Big E?
yeah.
It's all right,
Do
but
we
I'm
have-
a bit of a wimp when it comes to liquor.
Are you really?
I prefer. And he kind of looks embarrassed. He's like, I've always been a smoker, not.
I fuck with that, man. I like
He kind of
smoking.
nods. But he sips dutifully from his little mojito glass, eventually finishing it. But is there anything you guys want to?
I'll mind link with her
Uh,
again, and I'll say, "You really did your thing with these."
She you see her glance over from the bar again and make a video, and she sort of rolls her eyes and she says, "I just slapped it together. I'm trying to get you guys out of here as quickly as humanly possible.
Later.
No offense."
Waiter.
Another round.
Hunwut is enjoying himself and is actually like trying to have a good time. But she looks like a little frantic, not like mad. She's just like nervous about you guys being here.
Okay, well.
Are you guys calling her back over?
I'm mindling with her into it.
You're doing
Oh my
later
God.
over mindling?
Oh
Oh my god. She grimaces behind the bar and then like can I help you?
Could we please
Oh,
grab
we
another
can tell
round?
you but yeah, we'll take
She
it out.
shoots absolute darts with her eyes through you, Deo. She
it's the
is like
funniest one from you because she told you she's trying to get us
Yes.
out quick.
She says, of course. Would you like the same? You'll have to pay for it this time.
Yes,
What the
please.
hell?
What do you mean? What the hell?
Why?
The precedent's been set.
She gave you one drink in the
everything's
house.
free now.
Yeah. I
She
expect free forever.
she grimaces again and she says, "Alright, coming right up, and you will have to pay for it. I am just reiterating."
That's fine.
Okay.
I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Elliot kind of she seems nice.
She is very nice, huh?
That is the
Her-
first adjective that comes to mind when I think about her.
uh-huh.
She seems nice.
She has pretty feet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Elliot kind of glances after her and he says, I didn't even think to look.
That's why you're a family man.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
just true.
You're constantly looking up, so you don't get the angle.
I hadn't really thought about that. I guess I am shorter than most.
Nah, you're chill, man.
He's not, shorter than most. Not all.
Not all. But he sort of nods and sips the last bits of his drink. I would like you guys to roll Constitution saving throws to see if you
For
guys
just
hit.
a second, I was sure you were gonna say initiative, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
You had yourself convinced another storyline entirely was happening in the
Yeah.
background. But no, yeah, you just a Constitution saving throw for drunkenness.
9.
11.
You said
18.
Constitution?
I would really like Deo to get super drunk here, but
Constitution.
that
Awesome.
would have been really funny.
On that 20
shit.
for Jens, he's so constituted.
He is good. No hangover whatsoever.
No, like, drunk now, let alone hangover.
Yeah, that's true. Most of you guys do all right. Guntentog, though, you get like halfway through your drink and you're starting to feel, which you
Wait,
have
hold on,
not in a minute.
I'm feeling nice.
You are feeling super, super, super warm. So much so that you start like sweating.
Bro,
And
Toggy,
you
you gotta get under
loosen-
control.
You
Oh,
loosen
okay.
your
Are you
like
reading-
necktie.
Are you reading 20 or you're reading this 7? Because that was an advantage roll.
Oh, you have advantage on Constitution?
Yeah, the necklace.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. Sorry, yep. What was the other roll? That was 20. Yeah, so never mind. You're good. Then that means that Hunwut and Deo are the only ones that get drunk. Hunwut, you are probably the most tipsy out of the group.
Yup.
But it's can be, I guess, attributed to your small size. I guess I haven't rolled for Elliot.
Does the
technically.
necklace work with alcohol?
I thought it was just
If it's
saving throws.
if it's Constitution saving throws, or if it's saving throws, then yeah, I guess so.
I
Oh,
That's
thought
it says
crazy.
Poison.
I thought it was for I
It's
thought it was
poison,
like for
not
acid or
constipated.
something.
Is it? Yeah, is it a specific saving throw, Keith? Just make sure you double check.
It says, and you have advantage on saving throws made to poison condition. Wait, hold on a second. Isn't
Alcohol is not the
Alcohol is
poison
poison?
condition. Poison
Yeah, it
is
is. It's
like
poison.
from
It is
ethanol.
poison.
It is a
It
poison.
is
It is
ethanol.
poison, but it's I am not saying The
Well,
poisoned
okay, well, let's
condition
put
is the same as the
okay.
drunk
Well, even if I
condition.
did do it, my
Oh,
first roll was a 20 anyway.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
it was.
Yeah.
That's
It
true.
was,
It looked
yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
you're fine.
Logger. Hold these nuts. I still pass.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was. Wow.
But anyways, Deo, you are getting a little. It's getting a little harder to keep your mind link conversations strictly mind link. You find yourself every now and then like motioning to speak like out loud, and you have to catch yourself multiple times. If you get through the second drink, you'll have to make another at disadvantage. Same thing for you, Hunwut. The next roll will be at disadvantage as you guys get your second round of drinks.
Wait,
Yeah.
a disadvantage?
Yes, you got lower than a 15.
Oh,
Just for
we're
being a
rolling
little
bad.
juiced?
Go
Can't
ahead and
have
make me
shit
one
anymore,
more
bro.
Constitution saving throw, please. Deo and Hunwut
I guess
at
2 more for me.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Shit.
12. That's better than 9, but not better than 15.
Oh, I rolled a now.
Oh,
Wait,
let's
wait, hold
go.
on.
21.
Is
And
everyone,
Uh-oh.
is everyone in this group from this town?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least
Okay,
like
gotcha.
have lived there for a long while.
Let's go
Um,
explore each other's homes.
Go explore each other's bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point in the night. Oh shit, Deo rolled pretty great. That's good.
Yeah.
Deo, you managed to lock the fuck in
You
as
locked
she
the
comes back
fuck
Yeah.
in.
back around to deliver the second round of drinks. You kind of remind yourself, oh shit, like the Mindling conversation has been entirely private. Like nobody else is privy to that. And you, instead of blurting out what you had learned by accident, you
can blurt it out though.
zip up.
Thoughts?
You completely like zip your lips for the next like 10-15 minutes, and you go like catatonic. Everybody else at the like
Bro, my boy
He,
just
like,
went
got stone
nonverbal at the
cold-
function.
yeah, stone cold sober in like 10 minutes. Deo, or no, Ookiyo, you were feeling pretty good, like decent buzz, but not anything crazy. And then you get halfway through the second drink, and you can taste at the end. You know how like when the liquor, and you get a mouthful of like straight up rum, and you realize
Straight
that
up
she has
cum.
made it like with your not. Oh my god.
You ever notice there's a
With your-
1 minute apart?
With your knowledge of liquor and being drunk, you realize that you've taken 3 shots in this drink. And you are suddenly swaying. You can't drink
Bro,
like you
she-
used to.
She tried to kill you. 3 shots in the dang drink?
Oh no.
It's wild.
But yes, you are swaying at the table. Go ahead and make me a insight check on Deo. Deo, if you're trying to been
me?
linking, you yes. Because Ookiyo,
Wow.
He's
you're
rolling
a
insight?
little- yeah, paranoid.
For what?
I'm
Just
scared.
on the group. So go if
He
you
gets 3
don't want
checks
to
because he's
be.
a fucking freak?
Yeah. What the
Can I have some mental
Yeah, that
illness?
Is that his sober?
No, it's at disadvantage. It's
Oh,
not
it's at
like he's actually-
disadvantage?
okay, look. I don't want to give away shit because but like if he rolls poorly, he gets the absolute
Dude.
wrong impression.
I can't figure out what kind of rolls Dale gets to roll because he has
What-
daddy issues.
What am I rolling?
What?
It's insight disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I roll anything?
I mean, if you want to be
Oh, that's another
deceptive about
natural
it, you
one.
can.
Alright,
Oh,
that sucks, man.
Answer doesn't
Rolling
matter.
it.
You.
He's not built like you. He's not insightful
Bro.
like you.
Yeah, true.
Jens is hiding something. Jens
Uh,
has to be
yeah.
hiding something. You are convinced. There's
Jens,
something
you
the
little
pig is
bastard.
not being on.
That pig isn't telling the truth.
That damn
Oh
pig.
no.
Jens,
Oh,
what are you
no.
hiding?
My hog.
You're a hog?
It's actually like all
You
hanging
are a
out in front
hog.
of
You
you.
are a
all
hog.
hanging
We
out.
all know
say
that.
you
That's not a
are a
secret. What
hog.
are you actually hiding?
The hog's hiding the hog.
Yes, dude.
Are you like a mini hog,
Oh.
like controlling a
You're
bigger hog?
Oh, sort of like a
It-
Ratatouille
you know,
situation.
sometimes the lower hog calls the shots.
Yeah, I saw you with those
Lower
feet.
hog.
I could tell.
The feet.
But you guys finish up your second round of drinks without too much issue. And the waitress comes by to drop off the tab. Unless you guys would like to drink more. You have about an hour left in the day.
I want
we
one
should
more
just
drink.
it away.
One
Actually,
more.
wait, how close am I to puking?
Not super close to puking. I would say with Ookiyo's.
What's the report
very-
on me after getting that 12 on my second pass?
You're feeling a little bit better. You're not nearly as woozy. You're just kind of super drunk. It's like if you
Okay.
were to get up and stand up and do things, it might be of a problem, but for now, doing pretty all right.
Alright.
So, but yeah, Ookiyo, yeah, if you would like another drink, you're more than welcome to grab it.
I want another drink.
She does come by. And she kind of like grimaces and she's all right.
I'll
Another
take a
round.
drink.
All right. Everybody, or just those two?
Take one more. Why not?
I'm all
Elliot has
mojitoed
gotten
out.
very rosy faced. Like he is
Well, everyone's doing
feeling
it.
it. Yeah. And he says
I have to
another
put 3
round
shots
for
in this one.
everybody.
I'll slap him on the back and say, "That's why I love you."
He kind of like fist pumps in the air and like, yeah, but it's a little
Yeah.
slurred. And he's not like smiling very large. He seems a little woozy. He might get sick with the next drink.
That's the
You're gonna
coolest
be
chair I
okay
ever
driving,
seen.
right?
I don't really drive. It's just the horses. I just kind of tell them where to go.
I'm gonna get him galloping.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can take over if you really.
Yeah, I'll take the reins. Don't you worry about a thing,
Wait,
Elliot.
Hunwut,
yeah.
why don't you join the horses?
What? Yeah, I could pull more than a horse, I think.
Oh, you can lead from the front.
You can pull more
Lead?
than a horse?
I think
As a
so. I
horse?
kind of got that.
You
Really?
got that horse in you?
Yeah, man.
He's got that horse in him.
I got that fucking horse in me, and it split me open.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's right. You're a shapeshifter, aren't you?
How many inches deep?
I guess I am. I could just be a horse up with the horses,
Yeah.
but
Having horse sex with the horse.
I could be a like.
Yeah,
big
now that
Could
I
have
fast
think about
horse
it-
sex with the horse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like the best kind of thing to have horse sex with.
Yeah.
Who knew? I'm very curious. Have you ever experimented?
I done
With-
dated.
What?
What?
You haven't
Yeah, I've
experimented?
not experimented.
Aw.
It's a lot missed opportunity.
So yeah, it has to be with another shapeshifter, or else it's like bestiality or something.
Well, I mean, if the horse can sense,
Nah, I
then
mean,
it's
if I'm a
fine.
beast, then
I feel
Yeah.
like it's still the same.
trust me, I am a beast.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, just asking. You know.
Okay.
The waitress comes around with the final round of mojitos. So go ahead and give me your Constitution saving throw checks for the last round.
Do I have disadvantage?
You got a 1 last time, huh? Yes.
Yeah.
You are super duper drunk.
16.
I don't have disadvantage, right?
That's an 18.
I don't believe so.
Nice.
So most of you guys have
Alright, I guess I
stabilized.
I
Yeah,
should roll
perhaps.
this.
Most of you guys have stabilized. You get a nice buzz going, and you're kind of glowy kind of drunk versus a chaotic or paranoid drunk. Yeah, almost all of you guys have stabilized.
Oh, sweet.
And the waitress comes back
Okay.
around and mind links with you, Deo. And all right, are your friends like drunk enough to not remember anything from tonight, or did you not tell them?
I didn't tell them anything. I told you I wouldn't.
You see like genuine relief like cross over.
I got you, man. I
Thank
told
you.
you. I ain't no damn rat. I ain't snitch. If you need me to kill the guy, let me know.
I
God.
don't know if it would be a great friend or great idea since you're traveling with his son, but
Well, he doesn't really care.
no.
No, he said he never even knew his dad, so. And his
Oh.
mom was cold to him, so maybe she deserved.
She
I
was
don't
a frigid bitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. I'm not defending what I did by any means, but
Money
I
don't
mean,
make
it's
you-
not your fault if you didn't know he was.
I didn't
It's
at
his
first,
fault.
and then I kind of sort of did, and then I
She
didn't.
dropped the
still
at first,
not.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I just
Yeah,
thought it'd be
but-
funny if they slipped up at the end.
Oh, but she kind of just shrugs and she says, "Is there anything else I can do for the rest of your table?"
No, I don't think so.
She passes
Seems all
the
good.
check, and Elliot kind of makes a move to grab it. But he
I'll
is
slap
very,
his
very
hand.
drunk.
I'll slap his hand and I'll grab it.
The waitress kind of goes, all right. And Elliot
I
kind of
got
goes,
it, Dad.
ow.
I got it, Dad.
Oh,
Don't worry.
okay. Oh my goodness. All right.
Whoa, don't
Sorry,
say
I didn't
that.
mean to hurt
Wow,
you.
she might go for Elliot.
He kind of looks embarrassed. You didn't hurt me. I was being
I'm sorry.
dramatic.
Okay. Okay, Dad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
He
to
laughs
snap.
and he pushes the check over to you gingerly. It comes out
Alright,
to
what's
about
the damage?
8 gold. For 3 rounds of drinks for what is 6 people, I think. It comes out to, is it 18 gold? No. Yes. 18 gold.
18 gold.
It's a
Down
lot.
the drain. I'll leave an
It's
extra
really-
5 for her.
She sees the extra gold coins hit the table. She mind links and she says, "You sure about that, big spender?"
I
You
got
get a
you.
target on your back in this part of
Even
town.
though you have been a little cold to me, I fuck with you.
She says, "I apologize for the coldness. Understand my position."
Yeah, that's fine. If you ever need anything, just let us know. I don't really know how you're gonna let us know, but
She
you
says,
know what
"If
I
you
mean.
need- yeah, if you need to find me, I'm here every weekend. My name's Mariana.
Mariana. My name's Deo.
Good to meet you."
Marinara.
Well, all right. She says, "It's been a pleasure serving you. If you need me in the future, my name is I will see you all next time. Get home safe, okay?"
Yeah.
That's the plan.
You too.
What has Sanbrynn been doing for this time being?
Went back to the cart and I've been waiting by over there.
Waiting by over there. Go ahead and give me a perception check, please, just for the general. You can actually
What?
have spent 2 perception checks at the cart, just looking out into the crowd, people watching.
Okay.
Unless you want to be like fully like, I don't know, jacket overhead, not looking at anything.
15.
15. I would say that's pretty good. The cart has a pretty good view of the center part of town. You do see several people that you vaguely recognize from a couple of vendors, and then also in and out of restaurants. A couple of drunk groups of like teenagers stumbling through the street and like kind of shoving themselves up against carts that are parked, and you see them kind of make a Elliot's cart, and they kind of at the last minute see a guardsman kind of patrolling around the area and dart off in a different direction.
Oh, fuckers.
Yeah. Teens. But otherwise, pretty uneventful. At one point, you kind of just feel the hair on the back of your neck rise, and you turn around to see what is causing it. But it's just your own shadow kind of up against the canvas part of the wagon.
Man, you're scared as hell out there looking at your own shadow.
Oh, yeah.
Um, but
Any strings out there for you to chase around?
Laser pointers, maybe?
but yeah, at one point you're a little bit paranoid, just because of the last couple of weeks of what's been going on, and so at one point you do feel as though you the antlers poking up above the crowds of, and then when you blink, it's gone. So chalk it up to your imagination. Otherwise, yeah, uneventful. You do see the group making their way back towards you eventually, although what the group does from the end of the night in the bar to the rest of the evening is up to them. You guys have about 45 minutes before Elliot needs to get going.
Okay.
How far away is my place from here?
Really quick walk. You're like in your neighborhood, so you got like 5 minutes.
Well, we're right next to my place. Do you guys want to check it out?
Yeah.
Sure. I want to see the famous painting of yours.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to see your mom.
Good luck.
That too.
I,
That
I,
too.
I don't know what she's been doing. These been a long time. How far away is the cart?
The cart's about 10, 12-minute walk from the area that you guys are in.
So we probably won't be able to get Sanbrynn, will we?
Sanbrynn's at the cart. I mean, like, I guess if you're thinking.
Yeah, like, do you guys want to go get Sanbrynn to join us?
Sure.
Okay, let's go check out my house, show you around. Maybe say hi to family members if they are even there.
Sounds
So
good
are
to
you
me.
going back for Sanbrynn or no?
Yeah, let's see why not.
Okay.
Eduardo,
You
can
guys.
come. Not Eduardo. God, what's his name? Elliot, you can come along too.
Eduardo.
Eduardo.
I feel like you did that last session too.
He did. Yeah, that's right.
Eduardo.
Eduardo.
You see the group approaching Sanbrynn from a distance. You still have about 45 minutes left in the night, so they are approaching with intent, I guess.
Approaching with intent. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Cap.
Hey, we're gonna go swing by my place. Want to come along? I can show you
Sure.
some stuff. My house is
Better
full
the
of
painting.
cool things.
Sure.
Elliot kind of says, if you don't mind, I think I'm gonna get the cart set up ready to go. But you guys enjoy yourselves. I'll be fine here. I've got the guardsmen. They know me.
You sure, Dad?
Yeah, you got it. Go have fun.
All right.
See you
All right.
later.
See you in a little bit. 45 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
I'll keep an eye on my sundial.
There's watches. You almost certainly have a watch.
Yeah, but he's just a sundial kind of guy.
Sundial.
He's a
I'll
sundial.
take first
Sundial
watch.
guy.
It's like
Yeah,
a pocket
I'll
watch.
keep
I'll keep
watching
watching
it.
the shadow of my obelisk if you guys don't mind. I'll be tracking it.
But you guys walk back towards Guntentog's parents' place. You are walking through an extraordinarily wealthy part of town. The average size of the homes here are enormous. It's whoa.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry.
No, that's fine. But you see like manicured front lawns and giant water fountains.
You ever notice
Marble
lawns never be
staircases.
pedicured?
What?
So you ever notice lawns never be pedicured? It's always manicured.
That's always manicured.
Mm-hmm.
I worry about the lawn's little
These
toes.
lawns are pedicured. How about that?
Oh, hell yeah.
What do you guys think of the plants? They're pretty cool, right?
Nice toes.
The plants.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I guess the plants have nice roots, I guess.
Didn't say that.
You come up on Guntentog's childhood home, which is at the end of this kind of cul-de-sac. It's made of this kind of uncomfortably pinkish marble. I don't know if you guys have ever seen marble
I've
bologna.
seen like old Roman.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
cut out?
it's-
What did you say about
Bologna?
bologna?
It looks marble that looks like bologna.
Bologna.
It's like a
Oh.
weird kind of sort of off pink color.
That's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Like a
It's
rose-
made of a very pink with these massive like copper and gold. There is a water fountain of what looks like some kind of Guntentog, you know it to be two spears crossed in the center, with water kind of pouring out of what looks like a fish with two heads. You still don't really know what it means or why it's a double-headed fish or whatever, but it's decently cool looking, I guess. So, whoa,
Yeah.
somebody's breaking a glass.
Someone's like in their cabinet
Yeah.
right now.
Sorry, I was putting dishes away.
Oh no, you're fine.
All right.
but
What
yeah.
do you guys think of that fish?
Does it talk?
Two-headed, man. I didn't know they came like that.
I didn't either. I think there's a story behind it, but I
But you don't know it, or?
You want me to turn up the?
no. I could ask if we have a family member here.
You want me to turn up the?
My family was a
If you
lot
don't
nicer to
mind,
me
or
when I
if
was
you want to
younger.
open my window. Sorry.
Oh.
What'd you say, Keith?
I said my family was a lot nicer to me when I was younger.
Then whether they got bored of you? Like,
I don't know. I just kind of try to stay away after a while.
Fair.
But anyway, we're here. Maybe a warm welcome back would be cool. They haven't seen me in a while.
That would be
I
cool.
bet they will
All right, let me
love
see if
to
my
see you.
key still works. They might have changed the
They
lock.
changed the fucking locks on your ass.
No way.
You're just trying your house key at the front door.
That's right.
You jiggle the key in the lock, and it does still work. The door swings open. These massive, like, oak double doors, swing outwards, and in the lobby you see like a massive it's almost like a conversation pit where there's like the recessed couch into the ground, surrounded by like candlelight. But the first thing you see is and Guntentog, you're very familiar with this individual, is a kind of stout elven gentleman in his very, very, very late years as elves go. He's basically ancient. And it is your family's butler, who has been in your guys' family for literal generations. And his name is Keeves.
Keeves.
Keith.
Keeve.
It's like Keith and Jeeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
Jeeves.
Keeves. Haven't been here in a while. How have you been?
Oh, Master Guntentog.
Oh,
He like reaches up and
First
pinches
answer.
your-
I'm here forever. How have you been? Oh.
he's very, very, very old. But he like reaches up and you can hand, like he is on death's doorstep.
Oh.
damn.
And he like pinches your cheek and straightens his like cummerbund. And he says, "Can I offer you any refreshments?"
No, we've already had enough of refreshments, thank you. Well, actually, I can ask my friends
Can you
if they'd
make
like some.
mojitos?
However, Keeves, you don't have to call me Master Guntentog. G's just fine. Just call me G.
No, call him
Call me
Gog. Call
Yeah,
him
call him
Gog.
Dog.
Oh.
Call him Gooch.
Whatever you say, G. And he like kind of pats your back
Man,
gingerly.
you're chill as hell, Keeps. Could I have some water though? For real?
Of course. And he like rings a little silver bell on a platter. And a much younger gentleman comes
Damn.
running over a
The
glass of water.
intern.
You do not recognize this individual, Guntentog.
He's so ready to be Keeves 2.0 though.
Keeves, who is this?
This is my grandson. He says, "Go on, say your name." And the kid is like, I don't know, maybe 17 at most. His kind of curly blondish hair is all piled on top of his head, and he can blow it out of his eyes. He says, "Sup, my name's Keys Jr.
He's junior.
Keeves Jr.
Here's your water, bruh."
Would you
Thanks,
not
big
be?
dog.
Wait, would you not be Keeves the third?
Well, they kind of skipped a Dad didn't take on the whole junior thing. What did you name Dad? You gave him some like long, and Keeves goes, "Your father, he is Keeves Jr. He just changed his name."
He didn't want to be
Wow.
Keeves Jr.?
Nah, Dad's like dead or whatever.
Oh. Hey,
It's
up
like
top,
he-
buddy. Me too. Give him a high five.
He like high fives you, but goes back to like picking at his fingernails and
That is like a or whatever type of moment for real.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Keeves, have you been teaching?
Which one?
You can call me
Keeves Jr.?
KJ.
Hey, Jay.
Oh, KJ.
Okay. Yeah, I guess KJ is fine. How much have you taught
Yeah.
KJ? Keeves?
Keeves goes, "Well, he's only been here for a couple of weeks now. 2, 3. He's like, I think it's been like 2.5 or whatever."
Or whatever. Yeah.
Alright. Well, is the family home?
Yeah, Miss Great's upstairs. Mr. Great's in like the den.
Oh, she's upstairs? Okay, bet.
Alright.
He kind of like
wanna-
looks at you and is like, "Ew."
Just curious to meet her, man. That's my boy's mother.
Alright. I'll go say hi to my father first.
Yeah, I want to see your dad.
No particular reason.
I want to see what he's working with.
You gotta have to do a thorough investigation for that.
Yeah.
But
He says, right on. Yeah, I can like take you to him
or whatever.
yeah, or whatever.
I love your
Okay.
nonchalance.
Dude, he is so nonchalant.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. That actually means like
Okay, you're doing too much, bro.
No, okay, yeah. Now you're kind of glazing.
I was
Now
way
you're
too
kinda
chalant.
glazing, bro. You showed your chalance, and now,
Chalance.
Bro, I thought you were
Yeah.
chill, but you got cringe real quick.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
fucking with it, and
Right.
then you showed that you cared a little bit, and
Yeah, crazy
Yeah,
aura
you-
loss, man.
yeah, you're kind of doing too much now.
He kind of like
After bro, it was over for me anyway.
all right.
Bruh.
Come with me, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
for
you go.
sure. Got it back. There we go.
Act like you don't care if we come or not.
Act like you've been here before.
Yeah.
Keeves is like nodding and like
He's like, oh, so true.
You don't know what's going on.
no, he's completely lights are on. Nobody's home. Keeves Sr. Keeves Jr. Opposite problem. Lights are not on. Too many people home, all at once.
They're all in there. I love that for him.
But he starts to kind of lead you guys down a very long hallway, and this is the hallway that leads to Father's Den. Good has the array of paintings.
Oh yeah.
And you can see them get progressively more like dude oriented as you get closer to the den. With the final one being the one.
Well, KJ, let's take a moment to investigate this one. This is a famous painting.
Oh,
KJ kind of like
yeah.
tilts his head up so that his hair like gets out of his eyes and is like, "Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool."
Yeah. You ever
Yeah.
do it?
You were stroked into this one?
What?
The eyes kind of like slide towards you, and he throws his brow. He's like, "Should you? Aren't you like old?"
Me?
Yeah, like
I'm
why
older
you?
than you.
He's asking.
I'm in
if it
prime
works or
stroking
not.
age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
He says he's saying that you guys' things don't work, man.
No, I think he's asking why I'm asking
Oh.
a child about his masturbation habits.
Yeah. That might be why.
Right.
He
That
kind
might
of
be-
shrugs
It's
and he
the other
says,
way
"I
around.
mean,
That might not be good.
they're nice tits, but like, I could just
Yeah.
like go outside or whatever."
He gets
Oh.
Can I roll
See,
insight on him?
That one hit though.
I want to know. I need to know this.
You're gonna pierce the veil here and ruin it, but that was chill as hell.
Here's the veil. Damn it.
Pierce the-
As far as you can tell, he's like not lying. He's just talking.
Oh yeah, and what do you do outside, KJ?
None of your business,
Oh,
asshole.
I guess
Oh,
looking
got
tits,
him.
like by
There you go.
context clues, but
Hey, you know old Gooch here has stroked it to it?
Gooch stroked into this one.
He kind of glances up and you see the nose wrinkle kind of come back.
I don't know who Gooch is, but my name's Gooch.
KJ kind of smirks. He's like, "All right, Gooch. Sorry,
Oh, fuck.
Master Gooch."
Master
Gooch.
Fuck, I knew he was
Oh,
chill actually.
That goes hard.
Master Gooch. It's like a DJ name.
It's Master Gooch.
Keeves definitely hasn't taught you much at all, has he?
No, my pops is like real chill or whatever, but he's also
I thought he was
like,
dead, man.
I mean, he kind of is. No, pops like
Kinda.
grandpa. Sorry,
big-
not
fault.
my dad. Yeah, Keeves, senior, I guess, the first.
Keeps the first.
They just
Alright.
call me KJ because that's
Well,
what I got.
Thank you, KJ, for the assistance.
Feel free to keep coming with us so while he tries to dismiss you, because you're kind of cooler than him.
Oh.
He kind of like he has some really bad posture, but he sort of like but like I will if I have to.
Wait, what'd you say? You kind of cut out.
He just said that he doesn't talk to Mr. Great all that much, but he kind of like hangs back behind you guys as there is this massive, it's like twice as high as any door needs to be. It's like 12 feet tall. Just this dark like ebony wood polished to a mirror shine, with like a massive lion door knocker.
Is there anyone that does talk to Mr. Great a lot?
like is like work buddies that like come, but they usually like come in here.
Hmm.
It's not like super like
Oh,
I don't
they
know what they
goon in
talk
here and then
about.
they come.
Yeah.
Ew.
Wait, Gooch, what do your parents do for like work? I thought their job was just being rich. What do they do?
Good job.
My name's Guntentog.
Oh, my fault.
Sorry, Gog.
Gog.
Anyway,
Sorry,
let's go check and
Guntentog.
let's go say hi to him.
No more talking.
KJ, what do they do for work? I thought their job was being rich.
I mean, I think honestly, Mr. Great's job is kind of being rich. But cuz like he never seems to do much.
Okay, he just talks to the
Maybe,
fellas
you
and
know,
like,
he might be like an investor or whatever. I was thinking about getting like you know what I mean? Like the market, like if you like bet on certain businesses to do well,
right,
they like give you free money essentially.
right. It always goes up. It always goes up.
It does. So I'm just thinking, I don't know, maybe but anyways,
Right.
Mrs. Gray I know does some banking. She works for a bank.
Oh,
My father owns a lot of land in town. He
Yeah,
rents
yeah,
it out
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
businesses.
yeah. That makes passive income.
right, yeah.
But that's
Maybe
about all
your
I know.
money
I just
making
know that they
money.
got money to have indentured servant essentially in my grandpa.
Hmm.
He been with the same family for a long time.
Must like
But
it.
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty good gig. It like I said, they don't really talk to many people, so pretty private
Right.
and like I get to just hang out in a big mansion all day.
Pretty
There's
cool.
worse things for sure.
Yeah. There could be worse. But anyways, and he kind of like moves to knock on the door with the giant like brass ring.
I'm guessing Keys is planning on retiring then, because why would they be
Yeah,
training you?
he's kind of like dying or whatever.
Yeah, I
Like
think that's like a euphemism for just like passing away right here.
yeah,
He's gonna retire. Uh-huh.
pretty
From
old,
life.
especially from an elf
Yeah.
perspective. He's a
Oh shit! Wait, yeah. How old is he?
I think his 1000th birthday is next week.
Okay.
Damn.
He can make it to the big 1,000, surely.
Yeah. No, he's got a couple more weeks. He's still spry. He's not like posted up in bed or nothing.
I guess that is true. I just saw him not in bed.
Yeah. He's just like frail or whatever. Anyways, and he like knocks really, really loud. I'm gonna peace out now. See you guys later. And he like starts to
Alright,
walk
catch you,
like
bro.
down the hallway.
See you, KJ.
Bye.
I
Whatever.
wonder how often
Yeah, there you go.
fathers talk to that kid, because I never knew him like in, the youth's language. or
The
whatever you call it.
youth.
The youth.
He's probably never even seen that kid in his life.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
Um,
Anyway, let's go talk to. Yeah, let's go.
yeah, the door creaks like barely open. But you hear like a pretty deep voice from inside to say, you may enter.
Go.
The door opens further as you guys kind of push your way in. Guntentog, are you going in first?
Yep, going first.
You see the den, which is a pretty large, almost empty room. It really is just the fireplace, a massive bearskin rug, a couple of couches, and then your father's desk tucked into one corner with these giant royal purple curtains that are completely closed and very dusty. Have not looked to be open in a long time.
Okay.
Strangely enough, it's been how long has it been since Guntentog has seen his father?
Shoot. How long ago were we on that train?
Maybe a couple months ago, like a month and a couple of days.
5 years and 2 months.
5 years and 2 months.
Damn.
For somebody who hasn't seen him for 5 years, he is exactly as you remember him. His face has not really changed at all. He's kind of hunched over his desk, writing some things down. Seems to be copying from one manuscript to a journal or some kind of written word, and his eyes don't really leave the page as you guys enter. Guntentog.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Huh.
Actually, hold on. I retract that statement.
Is
Laughed
it?
at that is crazy.
That statement. Hold on. Shoot.
What's up, Mr. Great?
What's up, Big Gooch?
You see him
Big
kind
Goot.
of
Well, that's right where I
glance.
left you, at that desk, writing papers. How you doing?
Can't say I'm doing poorly. Who are these?
Do you want to know the whole story, or
Just give me the brief version.
we're friends of a train crash?
A train crash. The train crash. You survived that.
Clearly.
I thought you didn't go.
I wasn't planning on it, but I did anyway.
Well, congratulations on not falling victim to natural selection yet again.
Yet
It's
again.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually, but not yet.
Does happen to everyone eventually, so.
Yeah.
He kind of closes the book, not forcefully, but just kind of sternly, and takes off the reading glasses off the bridge of his nose. Those of you who are meeting him for the first time, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Okay.
I've met him plenty of times.
I never met him.
He likes to watch me fuck his wife.
Yikes.
Oh, you guys have
that.
that type of shit going on. No, I mostly just like avoid him. I stay with her. Wow, I suck dick today, man.
So you're with him today.
I am gobbling hog.
Sanbrynn, are you checking? Or no? Nope.
Guess not.
All right. Damn, no one wants to roll good on this one, huh?
I know.
He kind of just sets the reading glasses off to the side, and when he does, you can see that there is a pretty striking resemblance to Guntentog. It's clear that like the skin tone, hair texture, the kind of length of his features, and the sort of width of his shoulders, like you can see that they have a very similar build, very similar frame, albeit obviously much older. He's fairly handsome. He has a pretty decent white streak going through one side of his head.
Sanbrynn rolled.
Oh, sick. Oh, sick. Oh my god. Yay. Cool. As you guys are chatting, Sanbrynn, you're kind of glancing around the room, and you're seeing that there is A, not much light in here whatsoever, and B, no sunlight is allowed to get in whatsoever either. All of the curtains are drawn super tight and have not moved. You can see a thick layer of dust on them. And as Guntentog's father is like talking with Guntentog, every now and then you can see a little glint off of his teeth.
This dude's a vampire.
Okay.
Vampire alert.
Yeah, what Hunwut said. This dude's a vampire.
Or he
I
just
mean,
doesn't
in
like
your
the
head,
light.
are you saying it out loud?
No.
No. Keep it
You're
to
just
yourself.
pointing. That guy's a vampire.
But you find it hard to kind of focus. He has a sort of edge to him that Guntentog lacks in his features. His eyes are a little lidded. They're not quite as open as Guntentog's are, although the dark circles underneath his eyes are pretty characteristic of both of them. Semi-pointed ears, just from the elven lineage. Nothing too crazy. He's wearing kind of a deep burgundy robe with a black fur trim. And you can see as he steps out from behind his desk that he's just wearing comfortable indoor shoes. Looks to be, he seemed to have been getting ready for a time sort of outfit. But he says, please sit. Unless, have you gone to see your mother yet?
No, you were first. How's mother doing?
Lucky me. She's all right. She keeps to herself mostly, and I keep to mine. It's the only way we can keep things semi-peaceful around here, as I'm sure you remember.
You guys
I
not
see.
like fucking with each other?
It's been a very long time since we've fucked with each other, I guess.
How long
Do
has
you
that
mean
been?
do you mean literally? What?
He kind of raises an eyebrow and looks down his nose at you. He's fairly tall, maybe in the 6'3", 6'4" range. And oh no, Deo's also super tall though, isn't he? He's like,
Like 6'5"?
damn, he's a
Yeah, look
lanky
down your
boy.
nose at him.
Yeah. So he kind of glances up slightly at you, but does not answer your question and instead moves on and she says, your mother's likely working on her latest portfolio. She has several major clients coming into the bank tomorrow. I believe the governor might be coming for a visit at some point. Don't know when that'll be, but he's expected to divest a large sum from the city
Gotcha.
to your mother's bank. But otherwise, I don't know if she's been doing well.
You don't talk to her at all?
I avoid it when I can.
Wow.
I see.
That's such a rough life,
Tim,
dog.
she must be rough. Or you're a big asshole.
One of the two, yeah.
Or both, even, I guess, really.
Yeah, it could be both.
His face kind of sours, but he chuckles and he says, I can only imagine it's both.
Hell yeah. That's my software king.
Yeah.
He kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. He's always been kind of cold to the touch, but the iciness in his grip is always a little unnerving. It's just you kind of shiver at the hand on the shoulder as he leads you guys to the couches. Well, sit, drink a while. I'll finish up here and I'll send for Keeves to let your mother know that you've arrived. She can meet you down here, or you can meet her up in her quarters. But I
bring it
believe it's time for
here.
me to retire.
Bring it here. Let's have a little family powwow.
You want me to bring I will be
I don't
going to
even.
bed.
I don't
You
even
can
think
discuss
she
with
will
your
come,
mother.
to be honest. We have to go to her.
She'll come
Let's
down
try.
to the den as long as I'm not.
Just a big and sleepy.
Uh-huh.
But he kind of gives a last like cursory glance around the room and he says, "Well, it was good to see you, Guntentog. Good night. Get home safely. I hope that wherever you're staying is at least warm and dry."
Thank you, Father.
That was positively loving.
He kind of like pauses at the door frame and then closes the heavy door behind him, and you hear him chatting quietly with Keeves in the hallway. But you guys are left to Guntentog's father's extensive whiskey collection, as Keeves sends for your mother, Guntentog. Is there anything in particular you're doing in this room while you're waiting for?
Kind of want to look around a little bit.
Yeah, you guys can snoop. Go ahead and make an
Yeah.
investigation check.
I'm a big snooper.
Big snooper.
Oh, fuck my chungus life, bro.
15.
Fuck my fucking chungus life, man.
Yeah, let's snoop, see if there's anything interesting going on in the town. My father knows a lot of things because he owns a lot of properties.
Yeah, Guntentog, I would say you kind of focus on that. You know the general like vibe of the place. You aren't too interested in looking through his trinkets or his whiskey collection or anything like that. But you do look through the papers on his desk, and you see that there are, namely, the
Yeah, you cut out. There
property.
are.
You recognize, or would you recognize, the Dragon's Potter is listed as one of the properties that is in the process of renewing the lease, and you can see that in big letters stamped at the bottom is in red ink, no response.
Dragon Potter, is that Abbott's?
That is Abbott's.
He owns
I bet there
Abbott
was no
shit.
response, man. Abbott's an oaf car.
Yeah.
As for the rest of you, Ookiyo and Jens, you guys kind of get to poking around the bookcase and the trinkets and the whiskey collection. And you, for some reason, out of the corner of your eye, a purple bound book with like silver etchings catches your eye, Ookiyo. And you are kind of inclined to pull out the page or pull out the book and read the front page. And it's in common, but it's a history of vampirism.
Okay, man.
Oh man.
He's got that right on the bookshelf and everything. Who's curious?
So it's almost historical fiction. It's the story of like werewolves and vampires and the feud that they've had for centuries. It seems to be a fairly like recent edition.
I need to go to put out a burning building really quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. But Jens, you rifle through and find a 250-year-old whiskey bottle, kind of dusty on the bottom shelf of the bar cart off to the side of the fireplace. Turning it over, can I get you to make another investigation check, Jens?
You're so ready for this. Provided that you're here.
Yeah, seems like maybe not.
Who?
Jens.
Vart.
Vartan.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
I'm gonna
Oh,
have you make
shit.
one more investigation check to look at the whiskey bottle that you have in your hands.
But I don't wanna.
Oh,
Okay.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
sure.
Sounds like he does wanna. Bruh.
Oh,
16. You see kind of
Okay.
turning the whiskeys over in your hands. There's a handwritten note on the back side of the label of this whiskey bottle. And it just says good luck, have fun. With a poorly scrawled smiley face across the back.
And does the smiley face have fangs?
No.
Aw.
Wait, what is it?
It just says good luck, have fun on the back of the whiskey in a handwritten pen font with little smiley face.
I wanted it to be a vampire smiley face.
how thick is the wine?
It's whiskey, but it's not particularly
Oh,
thick. It's just old.
All right. Do you guys want to open this?
Nah, I'm like already like raging drunk.
No, you're not.
I think we should ask my father first. I don't want to get him mad.
Ah, shit.
I know, I
You
would hate
think-
to sour your good relationship with him.
Well, I'm not gonna make it any worse. He can cut me
Um,
off. The only thing I have is a little pocket change he gives me every once in a while. I don't want to throw that away.
Alright.
Pocket change.
I guess that's fair.
over
Yeah,
a
let's go
drink.
find your dad and ask him.
Actually, you know what? Since you guys are my friends, maybe we can convince him to hook us up with, some spending money for town.
Oh shit,
think
you
so?
think so?
Well, we might not see him again. He
I
said he was going
don't
to
think
bed
it's
'cause
gonna
he's
happen,
sleepy.
but there's no shame in asking.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Why
Not
not?
ashamed to ask someone else's
But
dad.
didn't he already go to sleep?
Oh, did he? I thought he just went to get keys.
I thought he already handled that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Keeps yeah, your dad already like sent for keys, but has not returned them yet.
Okay.
Wait, I just realized dude's a vampire and he's gonna go to sleep
Vampires sleep.
at night?
Well, he might not actually be sleeping, but he says he's tired.
Oh. I guess that's true. It wouldn't happen at night.
Feeding.
Oh, sorry, I just slapped my mic around.
Oh.
Oh shit. All right, I
But-
guess I'll just put this whiskey back since Guntentog's being such a, I don't know.
Such a
little-
you know what about it.
Such a you know
yeah, you know what?
what.
But hey,
As you
Guntentog,
guys
do you
are-
know what this note is from?
Oh yeah, I guess if Jens is showing you a handwritten note on the back of some really old whiskey that your dad has.
What
You
about
recognize that shit?
Do you know what it is?
Make a history check for Guntentog.
Okay.
Just to see if you can remember your family history.
History. Oh, +5. Cool.
You have +5 to history? Wow.
He is like a sort of a historian kind of guy, I guess.
Yeah.
know my
It doesn't
history?
really ring a bell. It might be one of your dad's really old friends that only comes around like once every couple of years. But you don't have a firm grasp on who it is.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's no way of retrieving that.
Sorry, that's my phone. Give me just a
You're good.
minute.
Yeah.
Right.
As you guys are in here kind of trying to figure it out, you hear a quick knock at the door. Guntentog, are you decent?
Who is it?
Man,
your
has she not
mother.
seen you?
Yes,
you decent?
I am decent.
Are you
Go
decent?
She
ahead.
hasn't,
What does
she
that
hasn't
mean?
seen you since like you were
as-
stroking it in the hall. Like
As you say that, the door opens up with a pretty big swing, and she said, "Well, that would be a shocker if you were as indecent as the last time I saw you."
What?
Okay,
Oh,
Hey, did you not finish the story?
No, I
No,
just
I don't know.
the last
what
time
she's
we
talking about.
the last time you guys had seen each other, you were drop dead drunk, kind of stumbling into the house before she told you to go wait for your train in the middle of town, and so
Oh.
she had kind of cast you out of the home just to sober up before your
So
trip
she
to
didn't see
Oakar.
his hog.
No.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I thought so too.
You guys see a woman in her early 60s, kind of not mousy gray, but like a kind of cool toned brown hair pulled back in a tight, like, what are they called? It's like a chignon, I think. It's like a French hairdo where they have like the pin in it and it's like rounded. I don't know. It's like a bun.
Okay.
But it's vertical. I don't know how to describe it. And she's got this high collared, blue kind of thick velvet, a massive brooch with what looks like a cabochon of a sapphire or some other blue gem tucked at her throat. And she has the characteristic like ice blue, cold blue eyes that Guntentog has. You can see that he very clearly got those from his mom. But she is ripping you guys apart with her, like, eyeing you up and down. She is like going from one to the other, and like you can feel the heat and the intensity of her gaze. And it kind of makes the back of your but
Hello.
she doesn't say anything, and instead she makes her on the edge, looking at Guntentog. So, what have you woken me in the middle of the night for?
Oh, you were asleep?
Is this the middle of the night?
She kind of glances at the curtains and she says, "Oh, I apologize. What time is it?"
Like 4:30 type shit.
Is she a vampire too?
You see her kind of flinch at that. And make a perception check for those of you guys who are, in the room with
Who
her.
are perceiving?
Yeah, who are
All of
perceiving.
us?
Yeah.
That includes me, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Oh,
get
no.
advantage,
Oh,
Guntentog.
no.
Whew.
25.
Damn.
What? Oh,
Damn!
that's 20.
Oh, you know how to read your mom like a
Oh,
book.
nice.
Yeah, she's a hard
So
read.
she's not great at hiding it. For all of her kind of facade and her she has woken up from what appears to be ridiculous bender.
Oh, hell
She has
yeah.
tried to powder over her under eyes, and you can see that her jaw is kind of working on what looks like a mint or some
Okay.
kind of breath freshener. Oh my god, you are all
Holy
a
shit.
book. But you
Clock and
guys,
a
as
tea.
she walks by, you can smell the alcohol wafting off of her.
Oh,
Ooh.
And she is hung the
Ah.
fuck over.
I didn't
And
realize
she
she
is
was.
mad.
I didn't realize she was built like her son.
Well, that's
No, I'm built like her. What do you mean?
I guess that's true.
And she kind of like sinks into the chair. What the
What
fuck?
the heck?
That is.
Someone,
That was wet and crazy. That was-
Yeah.
someone eating cereal? Nah,
Are you like a dog drinking from
Yellow,
your
or-
bowl? Or I guess a
Yellow?
cat?
Oh my gosh.
Hello?
Who was it?
It
Fess
might have
up.
been Sam, Emmy.
I guess it must have been my peanuts. I don't know.
My peanuts.
Your
Peanuts?
pants?
Wet
Wait, what?
Peanuts.
Your peanut.
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
like-
Oh,
Oh, were you like busting open the shell like right into the mic or something?
he got wet peanuts. bro.
No, I'm not next to the mic. I'm just wearing headphones. Like I'm wearing my headphones. So it's that mic, not the desktop mic.
right.
Gotcha.
But Guntentog's mom, sinks into the chair. And she says, "Is there a reason you're here, Guntentog?"
We came back with a vendor because we promised we'd help him. And I figured since I'm here, might as well say hi because you might not see me again for a while. Which won't make a big difference anyway. You hardly see me when I'm home.
Yes, a rare
Yikes.
occasion. It would behoove both of us to keep it that way.
This is an
Certified
interesting
hater. Holy shit.
family dynamic here.
Oh, did your father tell you, or is he too much of a...
What?
Tell me what.
I suppose not, then. I will have to be the bad guy yet again. I don't mind.
All right, what's going on?
We're cutting you off.
Oh.
What? But he just finally got a life. He's-
It's not your money.
oh.
What?
Oh.
You see her kind of drunken, hungover stupor harden into like a diamond-edged stare. She glares daggers into you, and she says, "Precisely. But you're not receiving a penny more of it, and that's my final say." And you see her like try to get up, and she woozy at the top before like full on storming out of the room. And you hear the massive door slam behind
No disrespect, but your mom's kind of a bum, bro.
you.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And that's where we'll pick up next week because I gotta get to bed again. But that's Lydia. That's your mom.
Lydia.
Which
Oh.
now she has a surname. So
Lydia Great. That's fucking
Lydia
awesome.
Gray. But yeah, you're back at home. Otherwise, what did we do this sesh? You guys chatted with Elliot, went to the apothecary, met Finny, traded the venom sacks for...
Oh, I'm gonna ransack my home if my father says the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
You should, bro. I'm
You're
down
gonna
to
take them
help
for all
you.
their worst now. What are they gonna fucking do?
Exactly.
Once you get the home card, they can't do nothing, brother. You're in with the cops.
You gotta take that painting with us.
Yes, that one. That's gotta come with you. That's family heritage. You need that for your own children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, attended a bar in the Feodam kind of complex with Elliot, had a few drinks, found out the waitress there is a Kalashtar who is on the run, or at least laying low for a while things cool down with apparently
So she's
Guntentog's
running from Lydia
father.
trying to like kill her for fucking pops?
Probably.
Hell yeah.
At least from what you've gathered. She has committed adultery with this man at some point or another. Anyways, you guys got 3 rounds of drinks. Some of you got very drunk, Deo managed to keep his mouth shut about Mariana thing, managed to get out of there without spilling her secret. You guys went back to visit Guntentog's family before, or actually after offering to take Sanbrynn with you. Talked to Keeves, who is the elderly butler, who's been in your guys' family for a very long time, and his grandson, KJ.
Rest in peace, Keeves too.
Yeah, Keeves the second, who changed his name anyways. But he, KJ is just very young, hasn't really gotten used to
He was kind of
thing.
sick. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
Made your way down the hallway, saw the infamous painting that Guntentog would go to. Chatted with Guntentog's dad, who Sanbrynn saw a little bit of a glint off of his teeth on, as well as noted the fact that the curls are very tightly drawn and don't look like they've been opened in a very long time. Talked to Guntentog's dad a little bit before he passed you off to Guntentog's mother, Lydia.
Vampire.
Who revealed to Guntentog that he is no longer going to be funded by the family trust. That's where we'll pick up next week. I feel like I missed a bunch. Maybe it was a lot of conversation, so it took up a good chunk of time, and we didn't get started till late.
Decided not to go back to the cave.
Yes, decided not to go back to the cave.
You got what potion from that lady for the sack?
Oh, yes, Potion of Storm Giant Strength. Before we go, Jens, do you want to identify the quiver at all? Or are you, like, not interested?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll
I'll just say at
identify
some
the wine
point-
bottle too.
Oh, the whiskey? Or the...
Yeah.
He just wants to do wine so bad.
Okay, are you doing it in... Because if you're doing it in the house, then obviously we'll play through it next time. But if you want to just do it, like, for the quiver, for, like, whatever time between the cave, you had, like, 10 minutes to just chill.
Sure.
I just wanted to give you that option. Okay. Because I have the description, and I figure I might have it in the... Let's see. Okay. Oh, God.
What?
Oh my goodness. Why did that? Everything, like, blew up, and there were ads that were playing for some reason that I couldn't find the source of the sound. That was nuts. Okay. There we go. It is called The Quiver of Ilana. Whoop. There we go. It's got 3 compartments, basically, that it can have a fuck ton of arrows, bolts, javelins, or whatever. It basically can hold any, like, long weapon, and only weigh 2 pounds, so you can carry a fuck ton of stuff. Kind of like a bag of holding, but specifically for weaponry.
Sick.
So pretty cool. I just wanted to give you guys that before I forgot and deleted the description of it. But yeah, that's where we'll pick up next time. Any questions or anything I forgot?
No,
I got
I don't
everything.
think we're good.
I don't think
And
so.
Next Sunday, I'll put an alarm on in case I decide to take an accidental nap again.
Okay.
That's probably a good idea.
I
That's
swear
probably
it was
smart.
literally 7, and I thought we were gonna have it at 8, and you said 8:30. I was like, oh, okay, I could relax for a second, and I knocked out for 2 hours.
No problem. It ended up working out okay. But yeah, we'll pick up next week with Lydia storming out of the room and you guys deciding what to do with the rest of the evening before you leave town. But yeah. Anything else that I missed? I think that's everything.
All right.
Sick. All right. I'll be on for games probably this week for sure because I don't have much work to do during the actual workday.
Yeah. When's school actually over? Is it next
This
week?
Friday.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, this Friday's our last day, and it's a half day. But Curtis and I will be going to celebrate his niece's first birthday on Saturday. But we should be back we're coming back Saturday evening, so Sunday should be all set.
Okay.
That's a lot of driving.
Well, yeah, but we don't do it very often, so gonna go see Curtis's family. They want to come stay for a week with us,
Mm.
Holy. How
which
big?
is
How many family members is that? Like 3 or 4?
no, just his parents.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So we'll see what happens then. But that
All
probably,
right.
I think they might be bluffing. It's going to be like 100 here in Fresno in a second, so I doubt they want to stay in here. But anyways, yeah. So we'll talk about next week.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie.
All right,
Everyone
peace
have
out.
a good night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all later.
Sleep well.
Good night.
Boy.